Hi, everybody. Mike Donnelly here from Barrier-Free Contractors. This is a very unique bathroom that we did. And what it is, we're going to show you how we actually put a barrier-free shower in, which is a zero-step shower. So a person can roll right into it or have no steps. But in this case, we needed to create a doorway, which you're going to see shortly, to access it from the bedroom into the shower area. Really cool. But in all cases, we start with, let's go to the beginning. And here's the tub. We got to get rid of the tub. We're going to get rid of all the walls surrounding that tub. We're going to get rid of some of the flooring. And then at that point, we're going to go back in and reinstall everything. So I'm going to show you how that works. All right. So we go in, we remove all the wallboard and the trim, all the tile. We're going to then install backer studs. And those backer studs are very important in that behind these walls, there's going to be something that carries the grab bars. And if you have the backer studs like what we have here, you got something very solid that's extremely safe, and somebody will not end up pulling these things out of the wall because there was nothing behind the wall to grab those bars. And that's what we do in every case. We want to make sure that client safety is the primary objective here. We don't want anybody to get hurt. And you can see how these are, the walls are now wide open and ready to go. Okay. All right. Next, we're going to install Durock backer board over the walls so that the tile can adhere to that. We then install the shower pan to accept the floor tile. And in all cases, we make sure that the drain has been installed properly so that the water that comes out of the shower drains appropriately and not onto the main bath floor. And obviously, it's critical that this gets done correctly and everybody will be protected from water going into the wrong areas. And we put on this liquid waterproof membrane on the walls and on the floor. And what that does is that allows for no leaks to occur behind the tile or underneath the tile so that you've got a really solid situation. Okay, now we then cut out the bathroom. We wanted to put the door in and to show you what we're talking about here. You can see where they're measuring, and this is on the right-hand side of the shower, not on the valve side, on the other side. So they measure the door above the shower area. You're going to see where we stripped it all down, and now they're in the process of cutting it all out. So what happens is this. The gentleman installing this door cut out the door at the appropriate size to install it. And now you've got the door in a position that actually is above the shower floor and has access for somebody to roll into this with a ceiling lift. And I'm going to show you what that is in a second. But you can see how all of this takes place, making sure that the door is installed properly. Now we're going to go ahead and we're going to install the tile, the door, the grab bars, the toilet, and the trim. So we go back in, we install all the tile, the flooring tile, all of that's necessary to make this really shine. And we go ahead and put the toilet back in. Now you can also see where you got grab bars here and grab bars here and a shower caddy grab bar, really cool. And now you see where the door is. You can actually see the bottom of the door here. It's above the shower floor, about 3 feet or so. And there's the full door on top, and there's the door from the other side, from the bedroom side. You can actually see how this thing works. And note the cutout above the door, which is for lift access. You can see that right here. And I'm going to show you what that is here in a second, okay? But now you see the finished product from a tile standpoint is really nice. And they've got all the trim done with the bathroom door. We waterproof it and make that good too, okay? Now, the next thing I'm going to show you is the ceiling lift itself. And this ceiling lift is very cool because what happens is, as you can see here, the lift goes over the top of the bed. Now, the caregiver in this case gets the lift, puts a strap on there. There's an actual seating strap that goes on this, lifts the child puts the child into the strapping, and then the mechanism here, which is secured to the trusses above, lifts the child up and brings them into the bathroom. You can see what I'm talking about here. So now you see how that worked. And there is the header over the door that's been cut out. Now, what happens is you open the door, bring the lift in, and essentially bring the child down into the shower. It's marvelous. And this is a great way to do business to help the client, and it saves the caregivers most of the time, moms and dads, from having bad backs. I'm telling you, the children get bigger. And as they get bigger, the struggle to get them into the seat to bring them into the bathroom, it just is a real problem. And this, with this lift and the system that's been developed, really works well. Now, I'm going to tell you, 101 Mobility out of Sarasota with Chuck Vollmer and Israel Santiago put this in, and they did a great job. And all of the construction, not the lift, but the construction for the bathroom and everything else, was done by Donnelly Construction with Sweet Dream Clean Team that did the majority of the work. Great job. We appreciate everybody that came to work on this. And I got to tell you, I'm real proud of this in terms of we've helped a family have an easier life, and certainly the child is going to be able to take a shower now without having to go all through the crap that they have to go through under normal circumstances. Okay, so thanks for taking a look, and we shall be in touch. I'm glad to have shared this with you, and please tell your friends and absolutely subscribe if you could. Thank you.